Hey, it's Make It Make Sense Mary here at Stop Playing Studios with Blake Purple. What's going on?
What's up?
Nothing. Chilling. How's your day? What's going on? How you feeling?
It's alright. It was alright. I was kind of nervous for this. This is my first interview, actually.
Oh, yeah?
It's crazy.
No, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. So, really, guys, we were supposed to do this yesterday. I was having a whole contact malfunction. My eyes were like super puffy. I was looking crazy. So, I was like nervous yesterday.
I always wear contacts. I stopped wearing them because well, it's expensive for the solution.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I didn't really have a job.
Yeah.
And like a fear of the cockiness, I did some things. I made money in a certain way that a lot of people make money in America.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you know what I mean. But
all right. Hey, if you know what he means, you know what he means. So anyway, so what's going on? So we are in San Antonio. Are you from San Antonio?
I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay.
I was born actually in the same place X was born.
Oh.
So I very highly identify with his character. I saw a lot of interviews with him, and me and him were like a lot alike, which is kind of crazy because like I don't really believe in all that zodiac type shit. But it's crazy because like they always bring up like where you were born. It's like a big aspect of your personality. And it's crazy because like we both lived in the same spots at the same time. Like he moved to Lauderdale when I moved to Lauderdale, but we moved to Texas around when I turned 7, 8, and like I cut ties with Florida, so now I'm like 210. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Instead of 305.
How old are you now? You said you moved here when you were like 7 or 8. How old
I'm
are you
17.
Now? 17. Oh, you're young, super young. That's what's up? So much talent and so young. Yeah, I'm from the East Coast too. I'm from Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah. So I've been here like a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I've never seen Virginia before. I've been South Carolina, but that's the closest thing I've ever been to Virginia.
Yeah, South Carolina. It's not really like comparable, I guess, to Virginia. They're way more country and like
I see.
you know what I mean. A little sketchy, a little wrong turny. You know. What I mean?
Yeah, it was very scary there.
Right. So, so you do music. Tell us about the music you do and kind of like what got you started doing music.
Well, my roots in music really started. Well, I started officially making music like as like a really young kid. I was writing songs with my sister. I remember like we was on some church shit, and we would play like songs for the worship group. We did this one. I was really young. I was like around 6, 7. No, I was 7 because we just moved here, and I was singing a Toby Mac song with my sister, and that's really when I started. But I started like making my own music like solo around 8th grade on this rock band I had. Nobody else knew how to play their instruments. It was just me, and I would just like write songs in my room, and I didn't really start with rap until a year ago. I started producing after seeing that NWA movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I saw it for the first time, and I got so inspired. I was like, that's fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta start getting into that rap shit. So I started making beats, and then I just slowly progressed into rapping.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I think personally in my music, I have a lot of influences of like rap artists. I'm wearing Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So Tupac, X, like I said before, Juice WRLD, and then like I'm on some like Green Day type shit.
Oh yeah, I mess with Green Day. Yeah.
So like I got like I think I'm very diverse in the type of music I make.
Yeah, I think that's cool too, cause like I'm the type of person that I like all types of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I'm
to be
reggae
diverse and to like be able to do different genres of music, like that's really cool. Yeah.
And,
you said reggae?
Yeah, I fuck with Bob Marley like heavy right now. I've been listening to like I'm not sure this is Bob Marley, but the one with like Buffalo, Soul, John. I've been fucking bumping that all day at school.
That's what's up.
It's funny as shit. I'd probably be walking down like thinking of this shit, but like people think I'm listening to this that hard, like Little Jerk type shit. I'm just like Buffalo. So
you're like just vibing out right in your own world. So you're in school. What grade are you in? I know you're young. You said you're 17. What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
So all right. So you're a senior. High school's almost done. Like. Yeah. What do you kind of see in your future? Do you want to go to college? I know, I'm sure, music is obviously serious to you and you want to continue to work on that, but are you going to have like a back burner type thing? Like a backup plan?
Well, honestly, I was about to drop out. Last year, I promised my mama I was going to graduate. Yeah. So, like, education, as far as education, I don't really, like, focus school. I really think that, like, it holds me back, personally. Because, like, the shit they still teach us, like, this to this day, I feel is very outdated. Like, when I was still in school and they were telling us, like, shit, like, they were still teaching about Columbus.
Right.
Discovering America,
Mhm.
and they were still teaching us about all this like arbitrary things that really don't fit into like modern society.
Mhm.
And like though I like history, it does put us in a box and it does suppress your creativity. So I don't really see myself going to college.
Mhm.
However, as far as a different job I could have, I was really thinking about. I like how the human mind works,
Mhm.
so maybe psychiatry, psychology, something like that.
Mhm.
But then I saw that you can be like hundreds and thousands of dollars in debt, maybe millions if you stay for like 12 years.
Mhm.
So it's like I don't really fuck with that. So basically, I'm all in for music.
Mhm.
And my mom was getting mad. She's like, "Oh, you gotta get a backup plan. You're gonna be broke." And I'm like, I'd rather be broke and happy than rich and sad. Or rich and on my volition rather than getting rich off of what I was told to do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like go my own path.
Yeah, so I was gonna say it's crazy that you said on your own path because I was about to say like everybody has their own path. You know what I mean? So yeah, when I was in high school, I kind of felt the same way. Like school was like not my thing. You know what I mean? Like it was very hard for me. Didn't go to college. College really like wasn't my thing either. I attempted to, but it just wasn't working out.
I got a really low score on my SAT. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but what I will say, you know what I mean? Just a little advice because you're 17, I'm 36. I would say, definitely give your all to music. But definitely, and you're gonna look at me like, here we go. Like I hear this shit every day from my mom. But like, definitely have some sort of backup plan. You know what I mean? Like it might seem like some bullshit, or it might seem like some debt, or it might seem like some whatever. But like if you just play it the right way, like set yourself up for success, no matter what path you choose. But everybody takes different paths. Like I say, some people take the easy way, some people take the hard way. I'm one that took the hard way. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But so look, so what currently? So your music, right?
Yeah.
Do you have music out there already? Do you have music videos? Are you working on putting stuff out? Any shows? Like what you got going on right now?
Well, I just released what day is it? 31st is Halloween. I released about 9 days ago an EP called Cloud9 Part 2, which you guys should totally stream.
For sure.
It's I think it's a 10-song EP.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as music, I make a lot of music. I used to make it on my own, but I started coming here a lot because I make But I used to make about 10 songs a day.
Oh, nice.
So I used to pump out a lot of music. It's very low quality, but it's very high quality in terms of it's low quality in terms of how it mixed it.
Like it sounds, yeah.
But it's high quality in terms of the potential in it. And if I re-record them, it would sound better. You know what I mean?
And it keeps your mind going. You know what I mean? Keeps you creative. Keeps you, kind of improving on
because
songs. I would say.
For me, music is more than a job. It's more of like therapy in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's more a way to put your mind at ease. More of a way to, focus on positive rather than the negativity that surrounds real life. Mm-hmm. It's like an escape in a way. So I make music a lot to just cloud my mind in a sense. Mm-hmm. And as far as shows, I don't have a show scheduled, but I do play shows. I've only played shows in 3 places. One called Area 51. It's like a food truck place. I couldn't cuss and I hated that place, but and he recorded my music. He knows I cuss a lot in my songs, so I kept having to censor myself.
Oh, I heard y'all yesterday. I was in my crisis mode, but I heard y'all yesterday. Right.
And then I played at the Growling Bars in San Marcos, and then I played at Happy Place at Britain. So those are the only places I really played. I'm thinking of getting more shows. I really want to play at the Rock Box. Mm-hmm. It's a really big club, and apparently I've heard stuff 50 Cent went there a couple times and stuff like that. So it's I really want to play at that place. I got into contact with somebody who knows somebody there. Mm-hmm. And he never got back at me.
Yeah.
So it's
you gotta reach back out. You gotta be persistent. I've been there a couple times. It was pretty cool. I've seen a couple people perform there. Some of our, people or whatever. So yeah, that'd be cool for you to do, for sure. So besides music, what is a talent that you have, or just a hobby that you enjoy doing that does not involve music?
Basketball. I can break somebody's ankles pretty easy. When I was a kid, the 2 things really in my life are music and basketball. Mm-hmm. I'm not amazing. I'm not terrible. I'm I was good enough to make A team in middle school, but I don't know if I'm that good now. Mm-hmm. But it's 7th grade. I made A team, and I was before, so I played 2 games with B team, and I just made A team. And I was so proud of myself. In the first quarter, I hopped in there right, and they're you're up. I go in there, sprain my ankle, and I'm out for the rest of the season. So like that killed my basketball dream. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not doing basketball anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be focusing on music, and then I did a complete genre flip. So other than music, just basketball, or poetry. I write a lot of poems.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Usually I turn them into songs, but most of them are just like poems that I write.
Yeah, I used to write a lot of poems and songs and stuff like back in the day. Like I don't do music per se, but like I used to write a lot myself too. That's what's up. That's cool. So where can we find you? Like as far as social media and stuff, because like we want to be able to follow you and see your new stuff and keep up with your shows and stuff like that. So what's your Instagram? You have a YouTube, Facebook.
I am
Snapchat.
very active on. As far as music, I'm very active on SoundCloud. But I am, as far as social media, I'm very active on Instagram. And I would, if you wanted to hear from me a lot, Instagram is the best place.
So what is it though? We don't know what it is.
Purple Flirt. So purple underscore flirt with 3 R's on the flirt. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. Yeah, for sure, that's what it is. And
that is what it is.
And for my SoundCloud, it's just purple.
Yeah, that's what's up. So a YouTube channel, do you plan on doing one of those once you kind of have some interviews and, music videos and stuff like that?
I have music on YouTube. I didn't upload it myself. I used a streaming company. They upload it onto Spotify and Apple Music. So I'm on that stuff. And I'm on YouTube, but I don't know how to get all my music and put it in one account. And that way I can put music videos. And I've never shot a music video, but I really want to. And I don't really know how to manage that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, well, we got you here. You know that, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, for sure. So, you seem like a smart dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seem like you got a lot of knowledge at 17. So, with Make It Make Sense, Mary, I always talk about mental health, right? Like, that's a thing. Sometimes it can make people feel a little uncomfortable. Like, oh, shit, we got to talk about this, whatever. But I feel like it's important that it's talked about. So, when you're doing your music, if you get a little down or you feel like you just are not in creative mode and you want to be, and or you have school or you have your mom on your back or what, and we love you, mom, for sure, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, how do you kind of maintain and what kind of tips can you give the people watching to kind of maintain and just keep it moving and not get too discouraged to the point where you just give up?
All right. Disclaimer for everybody watching. I am 17, so do not use my strategies. But this is the things I like to do.
No, don't say that. You might have some great 17-year-old strategies.
I don't think so.
Let's go. What you got?
So personally, I've been through a lot of trial and tribulations in terms of not only financially but also mentally. I'm very active about it in my music. I do very much talk about all the things I've been through, and I'm not afraid to speak my mind and tell my story. However, I have something really big that I used to do to cope that I'm trying to stop is drugs. I would focus a lot. Oh shit, I'm gonna get in trouble. But I focus a lot.
It is what it is. You already said it. So what's up?
No, not with my
people
mom. With the police.
Look,
that's just
well. Carry on, but don't make it weird.
No, it's something I really used a lot to, like I said, music would cloud my mind to numb the depression and to numb the pain. I would, but for a while I didn't even use weed, because that shit would fuck me up mentally, anxiety wise. I chilled out on it now, you know what I mean? On weed, I'm not fucked up over it. I more tolerance I built, more chill I was. The first few times I was no, I gotta do some other shit to numb my brain, so I would switch to pills and cough syrup. But I'm really chilling on it now. I'm not really big on drugs. I'm both weed, obviously should be legal, but in terms of coping, other things I do, I like to just lock myself in my room. I know that sounds very unhealthy, but I lock myself in a room with a pen and a pad and just write down everything I'm fucking feeling. In terms
That's
of
a good release, yeah.
In terms of and I also like to make it rhyme, just so I can use it later. But I just write down I guess they'll call them poems, but they're just a bunch of ramblings and kind of incoherent noises that's going on in my head. And I'm a very rage-filled person, so what I like to do. And this is kind of bad, and again I had to stop doing because I got in trouble. But I used to fight a lot. I used to fuck dudes up. Straight up. I'm a very rage-filled person, and I'm trying to control it now.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I got a career.
Right.
I can't
exactly.
be like,
it's just not worth it. You don't need any problems. Like you just right. Exactly.
I can't like fuck dudes up and then like I blow up. They're like, oh, that's a bully. Like I didn't bully nobody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, personally, I don't do nothing to nobody if they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
If you want to I don't throw hands unless they throw the first one.
Yeah.
But I would get in quite a few fights. There's this one dude that's testing me right now, but I can't do nothing because basically my teacher was like, hey man, get to another fight.
Right,
I'm
you don't want no
warning you
problem.
right now.
Don't do that. Right, no.
I gotta graduate.
Fuck all that. Exactly. Get through school, make your mama proud, and don't even worry about all that shit. But anyway, yes. Okay, well, I appreciate your tips and tricks. And like you said, whatever works for you. Like, everybody has their advice. Sometimes shit happens. As long as you, realize what you're doing and that's not the right way to necessarily handle things, got to spin shit around, find a different way. Like you said, a pen and a pad, and that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, thank you. I appreciate this. I'm glad that I got to sit down and talk with you and stuff. I hope you had a good time. Like, I feel like you had a lot of good stuff to say, for sure.
It's pretty cool here, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like, just the studio in general is just, like, really chilling.
Yeah, awesome. Well, you are, of course, more than welcome to come through anytime, definitely. And, yeah. So you have anything that you'd like to say before you go?
Stream my music or I'll find you.
Oh, God. Okay. Stream the music. Yes, well, look. So, I am Mims Meow on Instagram. It's a whole thing. If you look over there, you see that little kitty. So, what I need you to do is repeat after me and say, meow, meow,
meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, hell yeah. Look, Icy popped out the blue. He is cold as fuck. This is Stop Playing Penguin. Coldest penguin you'll ever meet. And he can fly. No other penguins can fly. But Icy can fly. It's nuts.
Oh, that's...
All right. Yep.
Oh,
yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He's everywhere. All right. Well, like I said, I really enjoyed this. We're about to roll out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Peace for now. Lake Purple.